Within days, the Montgomery Improvement Association was formed to guide the Montgomery Bus Boycott. It was the first large-scale and enduring protest for Negro rights. For leadership, the protesters chose a young Baptist minister, the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr. Signs were posted around town. Don't ride the bus today. Don't ride it for freedom. The boycotters organized carpools. They rode in taxicabs. They walked. Through heat and cold, rain and snow, they refused to ride the bus. The city of Montgomery lost as many as 35,000 fares each day during the boycott. But even as weeks turned to months, they refused to meet with demands for more courteous service, equal seating privileges, and the hiring of Negro bus drivers. Instead, they held fast to their segregationist convictions and filed suit against movement leaders. Even under attack, King and the others would not be provoked to violence.
We still feel that we are right and that we stand within our constitutional rights in the protest. And we still advocate nonviolence, passive resistance, and still determined to use the weapon of love.
The idea of passive resistance was inspired by India's Mohandas Gandhi. Gandhi's campaign of nonviolent civil disobedience during the 1940s had confounded British imperialists and helped lift India from nearly a century of colonial rule. On the streets of Montgomery, passive resistance bore similar fruit. In November 1956, the U.S. Supreme Court upheld a ruling that declared segregated busing to be unconstitutional. The protest ended a month later, 381 days after it began. The Montgomery Bus Boycott was a major victory against racial segregation and propelled the civil rights movement to national attention. Martin Luther King became its public face and voice, its most influential leader, and its most lucrative target. During the bus boycott, King's Montgomery home was bombed and shot at. He was harassed and arrested. For King and the cause, it was symbolic of the determined opposition and deadly violence that lay ahead.